Hi children, the lesson what we have learned, we have completed our grammar part and vocabulary part. In grammar part what we have completed? Tell me children. Yes, we have completed singular and plural forms. Singular and plural nouns. Yes. What is singular and plural nouns? Singular means what children? One. Plural means what? More than one. Yes. I said here see, it is one page. I have taken here 1, 2, 3. 3 pages. We will tell pages. Page, pages. One means page. Pages means what? More, no? So, singular means page. Plural means pages. And what we have learned more than that? We have learned the countable and uncountable nouns. Countable and uncountable nouns. Countable means what? Which we can count by a number. Like 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Yes. Uncountable means what? Which we can't count. Means 1, 2, 3 we can't count. That is called as uncountable nouns. Countable means which we can count by a number. Book. We can count by a number. Yes. 1 book, 2 books, 3 books, 4 books. Yes, that is a countable noun. And coming to uncountable noun. Uncountable noun is what it is. Yes, which we can't count by a number. Which we can measure. Rice. We can measure as 1 kilogram. Kg. Yes, half kg. Like that we can measure it. Yes, but we can't count 1 rice, 2 rice. Yes, children? That is an uncountable noun. Countable and uncountable nouns. Yes, today we are going to learn what it is formal writing. What is formal writing in this now? Our topic is about editing exercise. What it is, children? Editing exercise. Editing exercise. What it is editing exercise means they will give you one para. You should check in that punctuation marks, errors, everything. Spelling mistakes, everything. Already we have learned the punctuations in our previous class. Yes, children, punctuation marks we have learned in the previous class, no? We didn't learn, we have learned. Yes. And now we are going to learn this, how to do it. Okay, children? See here. You are an error detector. You are the error detective. Error detective means what? The mistakes you are the finding. Detective means you know, no? Who will find the, now any who have some case you got. Means one fellow has murdered. Yes. That, who have done that murder? Yes. Who will check it? Who will find out it? With the clues, he is called as a detective. Yes, children. How the policeman will do? Like that, the detective has the main. He can identify everything. He can find everything. Understood, children? You have seen CIDs? Crime investigation department will be there? No. Yes, like that here, a detective is there. You are the error detector. Error detective means what? You are the mistakes finding detective. And here is your mission. What is your mission? See here. Given below is a paragraph with spelling, punctuation and grammatical errors. Spot 10 errors and rewrite the paragraph in the space provided. Here you are the detective, I said, and you have the mission now. What is your mission? See, so many detectives will have the mission to find out the murderer. Who has done that murder? Yes, children. And something is stolen means what they will have? Who have stolen that? Who have stolen that? You will find out that. Yes, children. Like that here, you should find out the errors in this. What are the errors? It will be there. Spelling mistakes, punctuation marks and grammatical errors will be there. Yes, children. You should find out 10 errors in this and rewrite the passage. What is the passage? The story of the blue jackal is taken from the Panchatantra. It is the story of Jackal that fell into a bucket of blue dye when he was being chased by some dogs. When he came out of the bucket, he had turned blue and all the animals were scared of him. They treat him like a king because they thought he would be powerful. Yes, here so many mistakes are there, children. So many punctuation marks are wrong. Now, I will show you how to do this. Okay, children? See carefully and write it out. Okay, children? See carefully. See here, children. The story of Blue Jackal is taken from the Panchatantra. It is the story of Jackal and that fell into a bucket of blue dye when he was being chased by some dogs. Here, what are the changes, children? The story of the Blue Jackal is taken from the Panchatantra. Here, see, P capital letter is there, yes. It is, after that, there it is having the exclamatory mark. I have removed this and I kept the full stop. Yes, children. See, it is the Story of a jackal. Yes, that fell into a bucket of blue dye. When he was being chased by some dogs. Here SUM is there. I have written SOME. Some spelling is SOME. SUM some means what? The max problem. Yes. Some dogs. Now see here W capital letter is there. When he came out of the bucket, comma, he had turned blue. He had turned blue, and all the animals, plural form it should be there. But here in your paragraph it is written as singular form. We should write in the plural form. Animals were scared. Scared spelling is wrong. I have written the scared spelling correct here. Scared of him. See here, they treated. Treated spelling is also wrong. I have written the correct spelling. Treated him like a king because they thought he would be powerful. They thought he would be powerful. And the next para is there in the back side. Okay, children, I will show that also. See carefully. See here, children, full paragraph I am showing you. Again, see here clearly, you can see this. See, the story of Blue Jackal is taken from the Panchatantra. It is the story of a jackal, see here a jackal, that fell into a bucket of blue dye. When he was being chased by some dogs, some dogs. When he came out of the bucket, he had turned blue, and all the animals were scared. Scared spelling was wrong. I have written correct. Of him. They treated spelling is also wrong. I have written here correct. Him like a king because they thought he would be powerful. See here. But one night, here WON is there. But here I wrote ONE one. You should write one night, comma, when he heard another jackal howl, comma, he howled back, full stop. The animals found out that he was not special. Special spelling SPECIEL is there. Special spelling is SPECIAL, special. But just another jackal. See your children carefully and complete it. Okay, errors. You are the detective. You can find it out. But I am giving you. See here. The story of the blue jackal is taken from the Panchatantra. It is the story of a jackal that fell into a bucket of blue dye. When he was being chased by some dogs, when he came out of the bucket, he had turned blue, and all the animals were scared of him. They treated him like a king because they thought he would be powerful. But one night, when he heard another jackal howl, he howled back. The animals found out that he was not special, but just another jackal. Understood, children? This is your formal writing. Now see, children, we have completed our formal writing. Now creative writing. In creative writing means only creation. Yes, children? Now in this descriptive writing, you should describe and you should write. Now if you you had to describe a watermelon to somebody without telling the name of the fruit, how would you do it? See, picture the fruit. First you should think the picture in your mind. Watermelon, how it will be there? Think. Outside green, inside black seeds and red color. Yes, and it will be watery. Yes, children, how you will describe? What does it look like? First you will tell, and what color is it? Yes, you can tell the, without telling the name, you can describe this like this. See, it's a very big one. Outside will be in the green color, inside black seeds, and the fruit inside will be reddish. And when we are eating, the water will be coming out. It will be a watery plum. It will be having the fruit, but it will be like a watery inside. Yes, children. Now you can describe like this. Then what you will feel that, oh, green color. Okay, why it's outside green? I said big one. Yes, big one. And inside seeds will be there, black seeds. Oh, and when we'll cut it, it is in the inside, it is red color. Okay, it is a watermelon. Yes, you'll find out like that. Now see how big it is, how seeds, how does it taste, how taste also you can tell. When we will eat, it is very tasty. Yes, so many people will put in that. They will cut that pieces and they will put it, pour it some little bit, a pinch of salt and pepper. Yes, pepper powder and pinch of salt. They will mix it and they will be Pour it on that and they will be eating. Yes, they will be, will tell us when we will eat it will be very sweetish, and you can tell us very spicy, like that you can explain it. Okay, now I have told you to tell about the chicken. Okay, and you, without giving the name of a chicken, you tell that name. You should make the all the details, you should give that the other person should tell that it is a chicken. Yes children, like that you can do it. Yes, how you will describe it? First you will describe it. Wake up early in the morning. Every Sunday everyone will be cooking that. Yes, and when it is cooked very tasty it will be there. Yes, you can tell it. Like that you can explain how it will be there. That you will explain means the other person knows the name. How you will describe is there in your hands. Okay children, see here. When you will use words to describe person, thing or place in detail, it helps other to see exactly what you are saying. Means when you are thinking it, when you are in describing that, you should think before description. You should think what it is, how it will be, and after that you should describe. Then what happens, they, it will be going into their minds what you are thinking, that only same thinking they will get and they will tell the answer. Yes, the description should be correct and clear. Okay children, see here, they have given some picture here. One picture is there in this, and you should describe that picture. Here they have described, how they have described. See, this is a park in a big city. It has many trees and bushes. The bushes are filled with beautiful wild flowers. There is a small pond near a path in the park. People use this path for their walks and to do exercise. Every morning and evening, there are benches in the park where people can sit when they are tired. Lamp post stands at the sides of this path to light the way in the evening. It is a peaceful and quiet place. They have described like this. Now you can describe anything. Now you can see, you will eat mango. Yes, children. Then you can describe a mango. You can describe the mango and you can tell to the other person how what you are describing. Yes, without the name of a mango, you should describe. You can tell in every summer, everyone will eat that. It will be very tasty, juicy, and you can eat with the curd rice. And you can tell us we will eat. The outside part will be yellowish. When it is ripe, the outside part will be green color. When it is the ripe is green color. Yes, you can tell like this. You can explain it. Yes, children. When it is ripe, it will be green color outside, and they'll use for the cooking purpose also. Yes, you can tell like that. Okay, children. Ripe means what? It will be ripe means you'll have green color. Some inside it will be very ripe. Outside it will be unripe only, like a green color. Yes, children. Like this it will be there. So you can describe your things. Anything you can describe without telling the name. You should describe like by seeing, by description, by listening your description. They should imagine their picture. What you are imagining, that same picture they should imagine. Like that description you should give. Okay children, now see, now did the description help you to picture in the park? By seeing the picture, what is the description you can see is, yes children. Now you can describe place that you have been to. Now what is your work? You should do your own, children. This is okay. You have just returned from a school trip with your classmates. Write a short paragraph to describe your parents, the place you visited. Use the given hints to write descriptive paragraph. What you should use? First, which place did you visit? Which place you visit? Which place you have visited? First, you should think that. And what are the surroundings look? What you should tell? Surroundings look. Okay, children. And what are the buildings, mountains, water bodies around? What the surroundings, all how it is. What were the sounds you heard there? Colors, and what did you notice about that place? See here, in the school trip, what you have gone, where you have gone. Okay, children, and you can tell that now the lockdown. So many days of lockdown is there. Yes, what you have done in that lockdown? Some people went to the village. Some people were here only. They have done. Yes. Now before when you have the school, you went for a picnic. I think. Then you think about that. Or in the lockdown you went anywhere, then you think about that. Okay, and imagine and describe that. By description only we can tell the name of the place. Like this. See, last week I went for some nursery. Okay, nursery means what? Where the small plants, the nursery, plants will be selling and the plants will be kept. That is called as a nursery. Is a place where plants are grown, yes children, and sold. I said no, plants are grown and sold. When we entered into the nursery, there were hundreds of plants all around us. Some were in brown pots and on the ground, and some were in the hanging pots. Yes, you have seen nursery. See, we met there. Some person name you can write like that. You can write your own. I have went to the nursery and I'm telling about the nursery. Okay, now where you went? You can tell any place. Have you went to the zoo? You can describe the zoo. Yes, children. Like that, you went to any different place. Okay, you can describe about that. Okay, children, everyone can do it. I will give you the sample one. Check it and write it your own. Okay, children. Now see, I will show you the sample one. You see it and write your own another one. Okay. See here, children. Last week we went to nursery. See, last week we went to a nursery for a school trip. A nursery is a place where plants are grown and sold. When we entered the nursery, there were hundreds of plants all around us. Some were in brown pots on the ground and some were in hanging pots. Some of the plants had colorful flowers. We met Mr. Abbas, who owns the nursery. He told us the names of the plants and also showed us some plants that can be used as medicine. There were butterflies living everywhere, along with the plants. The nursery also had lots of colorful pots, watering cans, and bags of soil. The best part of the trip was when Mr. Abbas said that we could choose a plant each and take it home. I chose a hibiscus plant with pretty red flowers. A lot of fun. I enjoyed learning about the different plants. See here, children, I am telling once again. See here. Last week we went to a nursery for a school trip. A nursery is a place where plants are grown and sold. When we entered the nursery, there were hundreds of plants all around us. Some were in brown pots on the ground and some were in hanging pots. Some of the plants had colorful flowers. We met Mr. Abbas, who owns the nursery. He told us the names of the plants and also showed us some plants that can be used as medicines. There were butterflies living everywhere, along with plants. The nursery also had lots of colorful pots, watering cans, and bags of soil. The best part of the trip was when Mr. Abbas said that we could choose a plant each and take it home. I chose a hibiscus plant with pretty red flower. The trip was a lot of fun. I enjoyed learning about the different plants. See, children, this I showed you the sample one. You write out where you went, okay, and describe the place. Okay, children, you will do your work. Yes, complete formal writing and creative writing in your workbooks. Okay, children.